6 weeks ago, y'all had a thought to start this program with the goal of accomplishing it and graduating. Today, you all have seen that thought through and you all have accomplished the goal that you all have set out. And with that, I would like to say congratulations.
Hi, my name is Destiny Goodwin, and I'm the Managing Director at Fathers and Family Support Center. Congratulations, Class 139, on this wonderful achievement. We look forward to the success that you're going to achieve once you walk this stage. It's just the beginning.
Congratulations to the graduates of Class 139. Very proud of you and all the work that we've done together through the legal clinic. Best of luck to all of you.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Simmons. I'm the facilitator for the PEER program. I count it an honor today to be able to congratulate my ladies for investing in themselves. Just want to let you guys know that you are queens. And remember, you can't wear your crown with your head hanging down. And you're much stronger and braver than you think. Congratulations.
My name is Mr. Simmons. I am the facilitator for the Out of Night Class 139. I'd like to congratulate all of my clients for doing a very good job of participation and putting in the work. They are very deserving of this graduation.
Congratulations, Class 139. On behalf of the employment team, I want to tell you congratulations, and I hope you continue success in life.
Congratulations, Class 139. I am Jamiki Blue Robertson, Employment Manager. I just wanted to congratulate you and to inform you, even though this is a 6-week NC class, this is a year-long program, so any services that we did not touch bases on, please come back and see us.
My name is Michelle Eccles, the Project Coordinator for Parenting and Partnership, and I just want to congratulate all of the graduates, but especially our mothers. You all have come so far, and I look forward to seeing how much you continue to grow.
Hi, my name is Darrell Colvin, and I'm the facilitator for Fathers and Family Support Center, St. Louis, North County location. I would like to take this time to congratulate all the graduates from Class 139. Congratulations on your success and commitment to this program.
Congratulations, Class 139, especially to my guys, Mr. Burke, Mr. Williams, and Mr. Cadman. I'm proud of you guys, all of you guys who have completed the program. I wish you nothing but the best in the future. And we're always just one phone call away if you ever need us. Good luck.
Good evening, Class 139. It's Sherry Tillis, your Executive Vice President and COO of Fathers and Family Support Center. Just wanted to say congratulations on your graduation. I'm so happy that each one of you all trusted us with the last 6 weeks of your life, and we look forward to providing you with 1 year follow-up. Again, congratulations on your graduation. Keep up the good work.
Hello, my name is Tina Tribbitt. I'm the Social Service Coordinator here at Fathers and Family Support Center. I just wanted to say congratulations to all of the graduates of Class 139. Great work. We so appreciate you entrusting us with yourself and your children. We wish you great things, and just remember to come back to us within your 1 year follow-up in case you need any services. Thanks.
Greetings, everyone. This is Rob McClish, one of the therapists here at the Fathers and Family Support Center. I want to congratulate every single graduate today. You have made it to this point. You fought hard. You've worked hard to get to this point, and I want to congratulate you for getting here. Now, take everything that you've learned, everything that you have been through, going through this process in order for you to be a better mother or a better father for your children so you can see greatness in society. So we thank you for allowing us to be a part of this journey. Now, get to it. You got this. We believe in you.
Joshua Glover, 35. What I got out of father support was just a good knowledge of just knowing how to take care of my child better and better way of discipline. The teachers are very well. All the classes, I learned a little bit from each one of them. So I like the class. I appreciate the class, and thank you.
Go.
My name is Glenn. I'm 42 years old. I have a child who's 13 years old. One thing I like about this class is it's teaching about parenting.
My name is Curtis Williams. Me and my family would like to give everybody a special thanks for everything you've done for me at Fathers and Family Support. Again, I want to say thanks for everything. It's much appreciated and it was much needed. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Thomas Burke. I'd like to thank Fathers and Family Support Center for showing me that I do have worth. They provide us with the tools to be better fathers and more responsible men. They help us with work readiness, financial responsibility, better communication, proper nutrition, and much more. Thank you, Mr. Butler, the other gentlemen in class, and everyone on the Fathers and Families team for making a difference in our lives.
Hello, my name is Mr. Zachary Campman. I have 5 children, and Father Family Service Center has been more than great, and I am so grateful for them for everything they're doing. Thank you.
Whitney Hemphill. Parents in the Partnership Program is a wonderful program to be a part of. It has molded me to be a better person for my children, my significant other, and myself.
Father Support Center has taught me how to be a better mother, how to be a better me, a better in the society, and just to be focused on myself.
Hello, my name is Anitra Israel. The Fathers and Family Support Center has been beneficial in my life in many ways. I have learned to communicate better with my children and family and learned how to budget to save money.
Hi, my name is Joy Crawford. I really enjoyed parenting and partnership. It was very beneficial. I learned how to eat healthier and have a better relationship with my children and my significant others.
Good morning. My name is Benjamin Bird, and I'm from the North County Class 139 with Mr. Colvin. And I actually learned a whole lot more than I thought I would from this program.
What's up? I'm Terrence Wood, Class 139, part of the North County location. Something that I got from the program is just the importance of having a strong mental, processing things differently, thinking about things you say and the things you do before you do it.
My name is Brandon Cooper. I'm a part of Class 139 of the North County Father Support Center, and what really helped me with this class is self-control and my communication skills.
Darius Henderson. I'm with the Father Support Class, Class 139 out of North County. Mr. Colvin is my class instructor. I really like this program. I've learned a lot. It has helped me with my child support, helped me get some communication with my family and friends and with some other of my kids. Another significant thing, I met a lot of good guys in the group, got some good positive input, and thank you for the change.
My name is Travis Williams. I'm 31 and I have one son. And one thing that I love about the Fathers Family Support Program is that the instructor was able to help us get our issues out and let us talk our issues out, even though there were 7 students in the class. And 2 things I got out of the program was legal advice as well as tips on how to eat healthy.
Wendell Cross. I am 34 years old with 1 child. This program has helped me go from being very big about my future to becoming very optimistic. I've learned a lot about my eating habits, financial stability, and me as a person. I not only look forward to being a good dad, but an all-around better human being. I want to personally thank Mr. Simmons for sitting me down and showing me how life operates versus my initial thinking when I first started.
My name is Travion Griffin. I'm 26 with 2 kids. What I think about the program is that it's a great opportunity for fathers who want to be in their child's life and how to become a better man. The 2 most important things I got out of it is sliding and deciding and more communication skills.
I'm Glenn Carter. I'm 29. I have 5 kids. I feel like the Father Support Center provides a different way of thinking for men in St. Louis. 2 things I got out of the class were better ways to control my anger and better ways to communicate with any and everyone that I encounter.
This program is a great program for fathers that need guidance, not just for fathers, for families in general. The 2 things that I've learned about this program is sliding and deciding, because I've been sliding a long time, and it basically gave me the criteria and the stuff that I needed to think better on life, not just life, but on all platforms.
Hi, my name is Ernest Robinson. I'm 38. I have 3 daughters. What I learned from this program was the knowledge and the strength to put down my drug of choice. The 2 things I got out of it was a career and the opportunity to be in my daughter's life. Thank you, Father Support, and Mr. Simmons for brightening up my future. Hi everybody, my name is Malik McLemore. I'm 23 years old, I have 3 children, and I feel like the FFSC is a great program for all parents to join, to gain skills, to provide a better future for their children and their families. 2 things I learned while being on this program was how to decide whether to slide myself into situations, and another thing I've gained out of this program was better communication skills.
Hello, my name is William Kaufman, 31 years old, 1 child. And this program was a great opportunity, especially during COVID. And the 2 things that I got out of the program was how to manage my anger in the work area and my knowledge on legal rights as a father.
Hello, I'm Jacques May, 29, have 2 kids. What I got out of Father Family Support course is simple: the most positive mental, financial, legal support team in my journey to becoming an amazing father as well as a productive member of society. Thank you.
Hey, Kyle Baker. I'm 31 years old. I have 1 son. I'm very grateful to be included in Fathers and Families program. What I learned was that if somebody is pressing my buttons, I have the power to turn off the switch, and most importantly, no excuses. Thank you, Mr. Simmons.
Miss Eccles?
Yes.
Miss Eccles?
Congratulations. Yes.
Yes, sir.
I don't know where you're at in your agenda. This is Sullivan. But Miss Tina had asked me to do the perfect attendance. Unfortunately, she would have to read the names off. I have a personal emergency, and I got to get to see that through. But I did want a small opportunity, if you don't mind, to again congratulate our parents. Can I get a little space, Ms. Eccles?
Go right ahead, Mr. Sullivan.
Good evening, parents. While I am not able to read and drive, I am able to hear. There's not a whole lot more that I can say that wonderful staff has not already said. You do not have to let your past define your future. At the agency, our goal is to assist you with finding a direction and a new direction. And from what I'm hearing, I think we have accomplished that goal. Congratulations. Much success as you move along on your journey. The way we begin in life is that we begin. Life is just waiting for you. It's just waiting for you. I encourage you to make a decision to begin. I don't know what your backgrounds are. I don't know where you come from. But I have a background. A recovering drug addict and an ex-con. And naturally, I was told that I was through. Nothing good is going to happen for me. That's not true. But the thing that you have to do is make up in your mind that you're going to begin today and that you're going to work towards what you want. You're going to work towards what you want. You're going to work towards what you want. Nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream. And for me and many others that I know, the work paid off. You heard from the staff that you've been successful with the first 6 weeks, and I applaud you for that. The program that you're in has a year. Stick with us. Call us up. Buzz us. I would encourage you to continue to work that great team, that great staff that we have, and they are working on your behalf. One of the most important things that a parent can do is to be a provider for his or her family. If you did not get a job while you was here, Call them up on Monday, come down there and see them, make them go and get that job. You're working with a very good employment team, one of the best in this city, one of the best in this nation, as a matter of fact. But you got to work them. In 2 more weeks, we'll have another group in front of us. Don't let that other group get in front of you. It's a great team over the last 3 months with this COVID going on. That employment team has found over 75 jobs for our class. Let's make that be 100 jobs. Count this 25 in on pressing them to get that work to you. But those who stick with us are the ones that get the most success, because the team is a serious team. They believe in you, and they believe in assisting you in moving you in the direction that you want to go. Again, congratulations, much success, and I look forward to learning about your continued success from the staff. Ms. Eccles, I turn it back to you, and thank you for this time.
Thank you, Mr. Sullivan. We appreciate you. Mr. Glass?
Yes, thank you.
Mr. Sullivan, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Once again, I would like to thank all the graduates for y'all videos. Y'all did a wonderful job on y'all videos. Next, for our presentation, Ms. Veda Thompson of Brown School at Washington University in St. Louis.
Good afternoon. First of all, I have to thank Ms. Tillis for allowing me to join you all. And then the second thing is congratulations, class 139. Before I say anything else, I have to say that I have known Mr. Sullivan and Ms. Tillis for a long time. I have seen so many classes from Father Support graduate. I have maintained contact with so many of the staff, and I am always surprised, amazed, but just really proud to have known them from the start and been able to see all of the great work that Father Support Center does and all of the change that it's made in St. Louis. And so one more time to the entire team, congratulations. You guys do a tremendous job. You are a tremendous asset to the St. Louis community. And to those of you who are graduating, please remain in touch with them, follow through like they asked you to, and continue to provide and add to the good name of Father Support. The other reason that I am here is because we are working very hard, may not show all the time, but we're working very hard to try to reduce the exposure to COVID-19. And the ways that we do that are through everyone masking, everyone remembering good hygiene to wash their hands, and then everyone engaging in social distancing. So I share with Ms. Tillis a survey that we're doing, trying to understand how people feel about social distancing, how they go about it, what we can do to help people social distance until we get this under control. It is not a hoax. And unfortunately, it affects the African-American community, Black community, more than other communities. And men, you can be affected too. And the groups that we haven't been able to get to help us understand what we have to do to make this happen are Black men. So I asked Ms. Tillis if she would share that link. She shared it with some of the staff, and she allowed me to come on and ask you all, please tell us what you think, tell us what you want, tell us what you need. We are committed. I'm on faculty at Washington University. I work in our Institute for Public Health. We are committed to trying to get this under control. I am committed to getting it under control in the Black community. So if you have a moment, please take that survey. We won't be bothering you. We won't be recontacting you. We just want to know, and hopefully you will start to hear things that resonate with you and receive information and materials that help you do your part in protecting our community. Again, congratulations. Go Sherry Tillis, go Mr. Sullivan. I see he's still on there, so I know he's listening, and continue your good work.
You're on mute, Mr. Glass. Mr. Glass, you're on mute.
All right, thank you, Ms. Thompson. Sorry about that. Our next speaker is our keynote speaker. His name is Mr. Dwayne Love. He's an operation associate for Stifel Nicholson and Company Incorporated. Mr. Dwayne Love was born and raised in St. Louis, University City. He attended Mizzou until his addiction to alcohol caused him to lose his scholarship. He came back home and continued to drink, joining the Marine Corps. His drinking got progressively worse, and he was discharged from the Corps after the Gulf War. He found himself homeless in downtown Los Angeles and moved back to St. Louis. Here, Love obtained employment with the IRS, but his drinking worsened and he became homeless. Love did not believe he had a problem. He blamed everything that was happening to him on other people. For instance, family, co-workers, or ex-girlfriends. He spent 3 years on the street on what the homeless called the trail. Larry Rice, Peter and Paul, the Sunshine Mission, and St. Patrick's Center. One day, he walked into a soup kitchen in South St. Louis called Genesis 2, and his life changed. He got back into AA and has been sober since December 2009. Congratulations. Sid Officer, Development and Communication Manager at Fathers and Family Support Center, heard his story and calls it From the Streets of St. Louis to Stifel. Now, his life is better than before. He attends Washington University, works at his dream job at Stifel as the operations associate, lives in the place that he always wanted to, the Ladue area, and is blessed to have friends that he now calls family. Please welcome our keynote speaker, Mr. Dwayne Love.
Yay!
Well, thank you. Thank you. Can you guys hear me? Say yes and no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
First of all, thank you guys for inviting me. First of all, let me give some accolades and some praises to Mr. Sullivan, the founder, to the board of directors, to the officers and staff of the Family Support Center. Thank you guys. It's an honor to be with you, and it's a blessing and a privilege to speak to the graduates. Graduate class of 139, congratulations. I was sitting here, I got the invitation a couple of months ago, and I had the pleasure of coming to the in-service graduations in December and January to see how the whole Operation Act works out. And I just got the invitation, and I'm back at work. I was one that was working from home for 3 or 4 months until they called me this week. So I'm on the 6th floor of Steeple downtown at the Bear and the Bull, that statue on Broadway and Washington. I work on the 6th floor, not the 12th floor. I tried to get the 12th floor room, but they were closing up. My story is I was listening and I was looking at the website. My story is no different than you gentlemen and you ladies that have graduated. The only thing different is I didn't have this program when I was going, as my father says, losing my mind. But I've been there. I've been there, and only by the grace of God and other support groups where I'm able to be right now to talk to you guys and not to congratulate you so much, because you do that from your family and friends and the staff people, is to encourage you. Like individuals encourage me every day of my life, even though I'm not doing what I used to do as my family members, because that's the ones that know us in the bad and the good. So I just want to my story is no different. I was born and raised in U City, went to U City High, got a scholarship at Mizzou, my father retired from Anheuser-Busch, was one of the first blacks that hired at AB, and my mother worked up on Grand at the VA at Cochran, the only job she's ever had. So we were blessed and fortunate to live in a part of the county where I didn't lack for anything. And I say that because the perception is that you have to live in North St. Louis or Deep South, you know, or Jefferson County to come with the issues or the challenges that I faced and you guys have faced and overcome today. That is a lie. The enemy is out there, no matter where you live in Ladue, where you live in U City, where you live in North County, where you live in Jeff Vanderloo, where you live in Pruitt-Igoe, where you live in Bates area. It is out there. And you know, my story, you know, I didn't think I had a problem. I didn't think I had a problem. And like the introduction, I didn't think I had a problem. And I denied, and put the blame on everybody else in every situation until I got out of the Marine Corps after the Gulf War and tried to stay in LA and, you know, be the Denzel Washington and walk on Venice Beach and get, you know, discovered. And I found myself drinking for the effects of the war down at Skid Row in LA. You know, then I came back here and got a job at the IRS because my background, but I was still doing it. I was working right over there at the federal building, on the Young building over there on Spruce, and would go and Friday nights. I'm an alcoholic. I'm the one that stole your lunches. I'm the ones that, you know, I would drink at the Landing or over at Pomps and wouldn't have any money until next payday. And that led me to some tough love. Mr. Sullivan said, congratulate the parents and the family. And I would like to also do that. Congratulations, not only to you graduates, but to the family and friends and even the enemies that got you in the place where you are today to go forward. You know, I'll echo Mr. Sullivan's story, what he said, because his story, he's just a couple of years older than I am, and he forged the way, so to speak, for me to go. So my story is no different than the founder's story, Mr. Sullivan. You know, it took tough love from my parents, you know, because I was living downstairs, giving her my money, $50 when I should have been giving her X amount on payday, but I just got back and drinking and all. And, you know, one time she goes, I don't know what you're doing, but you ain't doing it here no more. And I guess she took the keys and I found myself homeless in the streets of St. Louis for about 3 years. And Peter and Paul, Salvation Army, Sunshine Mission, you know, Larry Rice. And that was a humbling experience, but I need that experience to get to where I am today. And if I wasn't in that experience, I wouldn't have met people at Genesis 2, the soup kitchen, you know, in South St. Louis, that started me on the path of redemption, on the path of recovery, on the path of making amends to so many people and making amends to myself. So that has followed to a place where I am now. I said my dream job, my second dream job. My first dream job was being a catcher for the Cardinals, you know, behind Ted Simmons, because I grew up in a part of the U City where Lou Brock was up the street, and you know, the old schools know the football Cardinals, Ernie McMillan, and you know, the blues players, you know, Gary Younger, doctors and lawyers. So I lived in a neighborhood blessed by my parents working where they weren't, so we could afford that, you know. But it's out there. It got me, and I had to humble myself, and I think God had to humble me by making me homeless and go through all these steps to get to me where I am today. I am not perfect just because I sit here with a suit and tie and I work downtown and I do this, but like your staff is building you guys, and so many other people have made it a life's mission to help you guys. I heard it said, and I always say that it takes, and from my AA friends, it doesn't take courage to drink, it takes courage not to drink. So that has resonated with me, and I hope it resonated with you guys. I won't give you all the details and the stories, but I want to impart something, because I could go, and the friend, Miss Sid, knows I can go on long till 6 o'clock, but I don't want to give you guys that, you know, take up too much of your time. So I take readings or passages that have helped me in my daily life, even till now, to impart on you guys. And Mr. Sullivan, the founder, said something about life earlier. And for the class of 139, I will echo of what Mr. Sullivan said, and I read it from, and I got this from one of my resource books that I read every day. And you guys are on a good path. This is the start of your life. This is the start of your life. All that stuff, you know, with me, yeah, you know, yeah, I drank, yeah, I drug, yeah, I stole, yeah, I treated women bad. And I had to explain that to the person that raised me, my father, who I was, you know, my mother and father were together. But my father, and no fault, is the parents of the old school. My father is like Denzel Washington in the movie Fences. He never expressed his love. He showed his love until a couple of years ago, where I was able to have him move in with me, and he just turned 94 and Parkinson's and dementia, but he still, you know, he still harp on the past. No fault from him. That's how he learned. And I remember saying this because I was with a friend moving him to where I live. He goes, yeah, Dwayne did this, you know, all this stuff at Mizzou that he had to get back. And I said, I had to stop and say, yes, Dad, I did. Yep, you came and got me. Yep, but I don't do that anymore. Only by the grace of God and this program and seeing you guys as examples. You don't have to do this anymore. You've gotten experience, you got knowledge, you got education on doing, you know, doing the right thing. So that goes into echo to me of what Mr. Sullivan said, you know, life. And I want to impart this. Life is not a search for happiness. Just because you graduated today, you might be happy like the baseball and football player. This is one day on a journey. Life is not a search for happiness. Happiness is a byproduct of living the right kind of life, of doing the right thing. You individuals have gotten experience, you've gotten education of doing the right thing. Do not search for happiness. Search for the right living, and happiness will be your reward. Life is sometimes a march of duty during dull and dark days. When I was out there doing my stuff, or even when I came in and was getting to a place where I am now, the daily grind, the getting up and going to work, getting up, doing the right thing. But happiness will come again as God's smile of recognition of your faithfulness. And that's what the staff is telling you. Use them, lean on them for a year or more. I bugged, you know, once I got my head straight and had to go to the veterans program in Belleville, Illinois, because I was living in Collinsville, and have to go up there and do 25, you know, job searches, and have to go through here to basically jump through hoops to get my entitlements. I had to get up and do it, you know. So, and that will be your reward. God's smile of recognition of your faithfulness. True happiness is always a byproduct of a life well lived. You individuals have graduated, you've gotten what you did, you've gotten what you needed to get to the place you are now. I say congratulations to you guys, you know, each and one of you, you know, for doing it. You're better than I didn't have Mr. Sullivan and his team to help me. You know, I'm grateful for Larry Rice and all the other people at the Sunshine Mission that imparted something, and at Genesis 2, they impart something in me. But you guys got a blessing. You got that, and I've been past your new headquarters. I got to go in there and check it out. It's right down the street. And I will leave this to the staff. They can, if you guys need me for anything, if your graduates want to see what I do at Stiefel, or if there's any opportunities at Stiefel here, reach out to me. They have my number. I'm here and willing, because like Mr. Sullivan on your staff said, we need you. I commute from downtown to where I live in West County, and I take the Metro. I take the bus because it's convenient for me, and I see the fatherless kids on there. That's all I can say. And what blesses me is when I get on the Metrolink or go to a concert or go to McDonald's and see more than anything, a father with their children. So just because it didn't happen to you, and just because, the blame game, as I call it, doesn't preclude me from not giving, something to somebody else. I'm so blessed and fortunate enough to be with you guys. So I don't want to tell you our stories are the same. It's just different times and places, But I do. So that's for the graduates. But I also was thinking about the staff, Mr. Sullivan and board, and in particular the staff and officers that do it on a daily grind, as I say, the daily grind. And one of my favorite people to quote, and one of my favorite baseball players outside of Stan Musial, is Jackie Robinson. And you guys probably heard this quote. Is one of his most famous quotes. A life is not important except in the impact it has on other lives. That is for the staff and officers that do the daily grind to get us knuckleheads, and I include myself, into trying to do the right thing. So I congratulate everybody here. I thank, and it's an honor for Mr. Sullivan and the board of directors and the staff and officers there to give me the opportunity to say congratulations. This is the first day of your life. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do? Because
Well, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Love. Next, our Class 139 remarks will be presented by Mr. Ernest Robinson. Please welcome Mr. Ernest Robinson.
Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, I'm Ernest Robinson. I'm 38. I have 3 daughters. Welcome to the graduation of Class 139. Give yourself a hand. Today, I will be giving you a quick rundown on our 6 weeks in Father and Family Support Program and what we learned. Week 1, we met Mr. Simmons, Mr. Vaden, Mr. Lipsy, and Mr. Nelson, who played a big role in the program, and want to acknowledge them by giving them a hand. We also had a lot of paperwork to do. We learned if you use profanity, it was gonna cost us $1. And Mr. Simmons wanted his money. I got you, Mr. Simmons. Week 2 through 6, we covered what it takes to be a great father and a person to society. They gave us the knowledge to do better. And how the saying goes, if you know better, you what?
Do better.
That's right. We do better. Yep. That's right. That's right. That's right. And Mr. Simmons definitely taught us how to do better. And I appreciate that. Mr. Vaden gave us the opportunity to get a career job to help us be a better provider to our family. Mr. Lipsy helped us with all the paperwork we needed, if we needed him. Mr. Nelson gave us financial advice on what to do and what not to do to help us making the right decision with our finances. I really want to say thanks to really want to say thank you for the financial help, because I was like 2 Chainz. It was mine, I spend it. But with their help, I do not have that same mind frame. Mind frame no more. We got free therapy if we want it. Also got free legal help as well. Now we have all the tools to be the best we can be. We have no more reason to make excuses. I want to say to the class of 139, good luck, and I hope it helped you as it did me. So with further ado, I turn it over back to you, to the speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Ernest Robinson. Next, for the reading and presentation of our certificates, the certificate reads Fathers and Family Support Center, site name, Certificate of Graduation. This certificate is proudly presented to the participant in honor of your successful completion of the Responsible Fatherhood Program or the Parenting and Partnership Program. The vision of the Fathers and Family Support Center is that every father is a responsible father who is committed to a cohesive family relationship, our mother. This participant has met the required hours for the successful completion of the Family Formation Program or the PIP and Partnership Program, Employment Readiness and Retention Skills Program, Responsible Fatherhood Program, Motherhood Program, and Parenting Skills Program. This certificate is presented this 7th day of August, 2020, and is signed by our board chair, Mr. Jefferson Miller Jr., and our Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Habert Sullivan. Next, we're going to do the reading of the certificates by site. First is the Parenting and Partnership Women's Program. Our first graduate from the Parenting and Partnership Program, please give her a round of applause, Ms. Joy Crawford. Our second woman from the Parenting and Partnership is Ms. Whitney Hemphill. Next is Anitra Israel and LaShonda Pace. Please give these ladies a round of applause. Congratulations, ladies. And congratulations to you too, Ms. Simmons, and the whole PIP program over there. Next is our Prince Hall Day graduate program, which I'm the facilitator of the Prince Hall Day. Our first graduate is Mr. Joshua Glover. Our second graduate is Mr. Glenn Treadway. I see you, Mr. Treadway. Thanks for joining. Next, from our evening program, which is facilitated by Mr. Simmons. Our first one is Kyle Baker. Please give Mr. Baker a round of applause. Next is Mr. Glenn Carter. Next is Mr. Wendell Cross III. Our next is Trevion C. Griffin. Next is Mr. William Kaufman. Next is Mr. Jock C. May. Our next graduate, Mr. Malik McLemore. Our next graduate is Mr. Dequan Nolan. Our next graduate, Mr. Ernest Robinson. And next from the Prince Hall Evening, Mr. Travis Williams. Congratulations, gentlemen, of Prince Hall Evening. Our next site is St. Peters, North County. Facilitator, Mr. Darrell Colvin. First graduate from North County, Mr. Benjamin Bird. Next graduate is Mr. Brandon Cooper.
Yeah.
Yay. Is Mr. Darius Henderson. Our next graduate, Mr. Terrence Wood. Again, thank you, gentlemen of North County, for your completion. Our next site is the Guardian Angel, facilitated by Mr. Butler. It's Mr. Thomas Burke. Next is Mr. Zachary Campman. Next, Mr. Curtis Williams. Congratulations, gentlemen of the Guardian Angel site, and congratulations as well to you, Mr. Butler. Next, I would like to turn it over to, back over to Prince Hall, to our Fathers and Family Support Center, Ms. Amethyst Robertson. Would you like to speak? Would you like any words to speak? Okay, Ms. Tina, would you like to do the perfect attendance?
Hello, everyone. Once again, I just want to say congratulations to class 139. You all have done a great job. I have the opportunity right now to read the names of the clients who had perfect attendance for all 6 weeks. The certificate reads, Fathers and Family Support Center Certificate of Perfect Attendance. This certificate is proudly presented to, and then it has the client's name. The Fathers and Family Support Center improves children's lives, strengthens families, and impacts communities by providing programs that effectively connect parents and children. Programs include employment preparation, placement and retention, educational, vocational referrals, counseling, parenting, and life skills training, and child abuse prevention that will prepare mothers and fathers to take responsibility for parenting their children. In honor of your perfect attendance during the Responsible Fatherhood or Motherhood program, this certificate is presented this 7th day of August 2020, and it is signed by our board chair, Mr. Jefferson Miller Jr., and our CEO, Mr. Halbert Sullivan. The clients who have achieved perfect attendance for class 139 is Miss Joy Crawford, Whitney Hemphill, Anitra Israel, LaShonda Pace, my apologies, Joshua Glover, Kyle Baker, Glenn Carter, Wendell Cross III, Travion C. Griffin, Jacques C. May, Ernest Robinson, Benjamin Bird, Brandon Cooper, Terrence Wood, Thomas Burke, Zachary Campman, and Mr. Curtis Williams. Again, congratulations to you all, and thank you for showing up every day. The same way you showed up for this program, please show up for your children and everyone else in your lives. I turn it back over to you, Mr. Glass.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, Ms. Tribbitt. Well, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for participating in class 139. And if anybody from the Fathers and Families site would like to have any closing remarks, since Mr. Sullivan already had his remarks. If not, thank you. And that's the end of graduation. Appreciate it. Please give everybody a round of applause.
Mr. Glass.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody, congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Well done. Good job. Hey, Sharon.
Congratulations, everybody.
I want to say congratulations, everybody.
Y'all did that. Congratulations, everybody.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, everybody.
Well,
Good job.
Night class, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See y'all at 5:45.
I gotta call some of these people during that class, Mr. Simmons.
Huh?
I gotta call some of them during. I'm gonna have to take them some of them off that call.
Yeah, that's okay.
Bet.
You said at 5:45?
5:45.